Hi there, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be discussing about Amazon EFS, Elastic File Storage. So it helps you to provide a serverless, fully manageable storage capacity as well as performance without provisioning yourself. So it is designed for low latency in IOPS as well as throughput, the scale without usage, the number of like how many instances are being attached to it. So we can attach multiple instances to it. So it is a serverless. So we do not to provision or manage any storage capacity as well as to take care of the performance. So it will take care automatically. So Amazon EFS. So we can attach multiple EC2 instances. So in today's video in the demo, I'll be showing you how we can use a single EFS and we can mount to multiple EC2 instance. So I hope you know the basic difference between the EBS and EFS. So it supports the file storage both, but with the elastic with the EBS, can be attached to like a Windows and non-Windows EC2 instance, whereas the EFS is only designed for the Linux-based host only. So you can just look into my video to my previous video related to the EBS and how EBS can only be attached to the one of the one EC2 instance at a time. So you can just have a look into it. So in today's video, I'll just show you about the EFS. So let's move on to the console. Then there I will show you. First, we will create a EFS. Then we will spin to EC2 instance, and then we will mount the part. So in the console, just type it over here, EFS. So we should have spinned first to EC2 instance. Let's say in another tab, let's spin up to EC2 instance. So basically a security group, we need to create it. So here, let's click launch instance. Okay, my EC2 demo. So here I'm choosing Amazon Linux. Let's say T2 micro and the number we can define here how many instances you want. I need 2 instances. So you can have a couple of more if you want to test it. So I'm keeping it allow SSH security group. So it's creating a security group with the name launch wizard tree. So remember this, or you can just create your own security group and provide SSH, HTTP, and we need to add NFS also. These three we need to add. I will show you. So let it create by default a launch wizard 3 with having SSH traffic. So in the advanced, let's say we need not to make any change over here. Let's say we need to provide some over here user data. So here, let me put over here some user data. So here, I'm just typing over here sudo yum install nfs hyphen utils hyphen y that will be installed. So when the instance will be spinned up, so it will automatically add this utility to the EC2 instance. Along with it, let's add this one also, sudo yum install. So we need not to install it once we get our instance ready. Okay, next sudo systemctl start httpd. It will start the server. Okay, that's all. So we can write some bash commands in order. Let it be this much. Okay, I think that's enough. So no need of adding any directory or anything, no VPC, let it be a default VPC. Under that only we will be creating. So make it here your region launch instance. Okay, so we need to select the key pair I'm already having. If you're not having, you can just create one yours. Let me refresh. I think I choose over here some other region. Okay, let it be. So let's create one over here. We can create one. Create a new key pair. Oops. Cancel. Create new. I think it's already selected. Please choose a key pair. It should go to the create. I don't know why it's not going to the create option. You can refresh and you can just change it. I already have, that's why I think. Otherwise, you can create a new one. I'm selecting this. So it's selecting that one. Okay, launch instance. So at the same time, we can create a file system, EFS demo. It's a default VPC. So create. We can go inside this. So you can see, okay, it's still, I think, provisioning. Okay, so this is the DNS name that we will be using in order to mount. And if you go to the network, let's first go to the EC2 instance. Okay, our instances are ready. So these are the ones. Let me remove this. Okay, so you can see over here in the security. So we have the security group. Okay, that is for the other one. So let me select this one. I will uncheck this option over here. So this is a launch wizard 3. As you remember, like we use this launch wizard 3 in order to spin our EC2 instance. So we can see over here by default there is SSH. So here I'm going to add a rule for I'm using HTTP over here because we'll be creating a one index file. So I just need this one. And for mounting, we need this NFS automatically to pick up the port. And if you want, you can just choose a security group that is our launch wizard 3. So it will be allowed for this security group. Save the rules. Similarly, we will go to the EFS, make it sure we have to add the same. So basically you can see it is adding it will be adding the default security group. So we have to remove the default ones and make it sure the EC2 instance and the EFS are both having the same security groups. So I'm just removing. So you can see launch wizard 3, launch wizard 3. So for all of them, we can specify the security group. So they all should be the same, and the rule is applicable. Whatever inbound rule is applicable for this one also, whatever is for the EC2 instance. Okay, so now you can see all our launch visit 3. Now let's go to our EC2 instance. I hope they are ready now. Okay, let's see over here. Okay, they are running. So let's go to any one of them first. So I will just use connect. I will use this EC2 instance connect in order to connect. So this is my first one. I'll go back one more time. And I'll choose the second one. You can use this navigation over here. So now the next one. So you can click on this, connect. Okay, connect. So this is the first one. And this is the second one. So you can see their public IPs and all. Okay, let's proceed to the next thing, that let's check whether we have those folders that is being created for, like by default, like slash var slash www slash html cannot access. Let's do a ls. Okay. Why it haven't installed that one, the user data? Okay, so it's not showing this one. We did some mistake in the beginning. You can just have a look what mistake I have done in the user data. I'll let you know in the end. So if you can find it out, just comment in the video, comment on the video and let me know what was the mistake I did. So it's a slight mistake I did. So anyhow, we can just do one thing over here. We can add it ourselves. So sudo, so we need to do it in both of the EC2 instance. We added, but still it didn't run because httpd, I missed the D over here. Okay. Similarly, sudo systemctl start. Okay, now it is done. Let's check. So you can see over here now www is there, slash html is there. So now we have this location over here. Now we will just write it down over here, cd. I'll just go to that particular directory. So in the meantime, we can, in the second one also, we can just write it over here. You can copy paste sudo yum. Okay. Okay, change the directory where. Okay. So now this is both the instances having this directory, but now our main motive is to utilize the EFS. So I'll just exit this one. We can go back to our EC2 instance. So this is the one that we have. Okay, now I'll just configure the one of them. Let me install the NFS utility also. Sudo yum install NFS -ut -y. Okay, so it is there already there installed. Now the next thing that I have to do over here, as I mentioned, we in both the instance we are having this. So if you see over here, so this is my first instance. This is 172.31.24.232. Now that's another one. So let me connect to the other one also. Let me install in the other one. Then I will proceed to the, then I'll explain you how it is this works, EFS. I should not have closed that one. Anyways, it won't take much time. Now both the EC2 instance is having the var www/html location. So this is what we need to mount it the same to the EFS. So let me install this utility also over here in the sudo yum install NFS. I think it's already there, so no need to run this one. You can skip this command. So it is already there, already installed. So now it's automatically by default with the Amazon. There is already this package is there, so nothing to do. It's already complete. So now we are going to run the command. So as I mentioned you, both are having the same directory that we are going to mount. So I'm just going to write sudo mount. Then we will go to the EFS, just pick up this DNS name, come back over here, and then paste it over here. Okay. Then put two colons, slash, space, slash, what is the directory, slash var slash www slash html. Okay, so let's click enter. Okay, now it is done. In order to verify, you can just run sudo df -ht. Okay, so you can see this is the location that is being, the directory that is being mounted. Similarly, we can run the same command because it's the same EFS that we want to mount. So in the another one also, just copy paste. That's it. It's very quick. Now the next thing that we have to do over here, we will in one of the instance, we will be creating one file. So basically we'll be moving to that directory that is being mounted. and then we will utilize both the EC2 instance. You will see we can access both the files. We will hit the IP, public IP of both of them in the browser, and we should be able to see the same file. So let's say in the same server, let's say I'm using over here. First of all, let's go to the directory slash var slash HTML. Now here, if you see over here, there is nothing. If I check in both of them, there is nothing over there. So let me try over here sudo sh -c, then cat command index.html. So you can press enter over here and you can type whatever you want. Welcome to okay. Then you can press enter. And that's it. So if you want to verify the content, you can just again write cat, remove the symbol from here because we are already in that particular directory. So you can see the content is already there. Okay, now the next thing that we have to do now, what is the IP? This is 130, 7031, 224, 232. So let's go to this one over here. So this is the one. So I'll open this public IP over here. Similarly, the second one, that one IP is 54. Okay, so we didn't get any response over here because it is HTTPS. So I'll just remove this one. And you can see welcome to Just Cloud Tech. This one, let's change this one also to HTTP. Make it sure you have, okay. So it is giving, why it's giving, it works. It should give me the same one. Let me check, I think whether I'm running the same 154. Okay, let me check over here. So we can check over here also. This is the file over here. Let's check in this one also. Let's do ls slash var slash html. So we have this index file. Let's do a cat. Okay, let's do a cd first. Let's change the directory. Okay, then we can just write it over here. Cat index.html. Okay, both are having same, but it's just quite strange. Why it is giving me this? It works. It should not give me this. It should give me the index the way it is giving over here. This is fine. Let me cross check the IP whether I'm using the correct one. even we checked both the file is having this one and this one, both are having the same content. So it should not happen like this. This is strange. Okay, let me change to, okay, it still comes like this. I think, let me check this server. This is 172.31. 21.79. 21.79. Okay, I think I'm checking the wrong one. Let me refresh this. Okay, because the thing is that I restarted that one. That's the reason I think so. But the file is already there in that, and that is the file that is being mounted. So this is my, let me check in this one, 24 dot, yeah, both are same. Okay, let me connect again. I will just close both of them. So basically I checked only one of them. So basically I didn't check this one. Let's connect to this one and let's check what is there in the HTML of this particular. Oh, we need to do the mount. I think I did the mount only one of them. Okay, so let's check over here. ls slash var slash www. Okay, slash HTML. Okay, so there is nothing is there in this one. So basically we have to do the mount again. So I'll just copy the command from here. I just mounted on the same one. Copy. So by default, it's showing that it works. That is a by default whenever you install the HTTP server, that web server, it gives you that default message, it works. So you can, or let's do one thing. Let's run this command, sudo df-ht. So we can make sure there is no sudo df space -ht. So you can see there's no mount available over here. I think I didn't started this one, or I think, I don't know. Like if you restart it, you need to remount it. So basically there is a persistent option is there. You need to edit the etc slash one file is there, that in which you have to make an entry for this um, etc slash fs tab is there, in which you have to make an entry. So basically we are defining like whenever we connect to EC2 instance, so we will open that particular location, and in the file system NFS, instead of the mount helper, we will add the line that we will define the file system ID, and then we will define the mount point. So all those things will be defined. So whenever we restart, there is no worry about this EFS. So anyways, we can just mount it back again. Okay, now it is done. So we can just cross check whether we have been mounted successfully or not. Yes. So we can now get the same output. So you can see we can do the cat, but anyhow, we can just, we can go to this instance 2179. Okay. This one 2179. Let's open this. we can do not to this one, to this one. Okay, it's both the same. We can close one of them. Anyways, we can just try over here, mentioning over here HTTP. Okay, so now both are having the same content, so they are sharing the both the mount location. It is both are using the EFS. So this is how you can utilize this EFS, and you can connect multiple EC2 instance, and you can utilize this option to share file data without like provisioning or managing any storage capacity as well as the performance. So I hope you understand this. Now another thing that you might have seen when I was like spinning up the instances, so my EC2 instances didn't run over here. So make it sure when you're clicking on the launch instance. So here, whenever you're providing a user data, let me show you over here. So you need to add completely, or you can upload a file also. You need to mention over your hash uh, slash bin slash bash. Then you can mention over here whatever echo, sudo, uh, whatever commands you will be mentioning, it will be executed. So make it sure whenever you try to spin the two EC2 instances, put all the details like NFS utility. I will just copy the commands over here. So you can just, you need to run this. So rather than like, typing these commands and making your EC2 instances ready, so we can utilize this. And there are two more commands, that is, one is adding this web server over here. Where is that? Okay. So you can mention this all. I think there is a spelling mistake. I'll just correct it. Let me copy paste this all. Okay, so this is how you can utilize this. So do let me know. Okay, I didn't. I think I copied the same thing again. I'm just using this copy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not working. I think some issues with my laptop. Anyways, so make sure there is HTTPD. Okay, so this is how you can utilize this user data. So please do let me know if you're able to add these three commands in the user data and your server was ready. So you will just go to the EC2 instance and you will just do over here, just you will do the ls. So you should be able to make sure you have the HTML folder there. And by default, if it is running there, you will find it out there. It works. If you just directly run it with the public IP, it will show you it works. So the only thing like now, if I change the HTML file in this particular location, let's try that one also before we close the session. Make it sure you terminate your EC2 instances also. So you can use any editor. You can utilize it in order to modify the file. Let me do one thing over here. Okay, if you are comfortable with the VI, so you can utilize this VI over here, insert, then I'm changing over here, file changed, and then escape, WQ, Okay. Okay. Let me check once more whether it's saved or not. No. Changes made. Escape. Okay. Can't open the file. Okay, so because it is open both the sides, that's why. So you can, let me try one thing. Let me close this one from here and then try once more. Let me go to the insert. Let me add over here something. Can't open the file for writing. You need to give some permissions and all to the file. I think both the users, they cannot, right? So anyways, you can just try this one and you will find out the changes. Let me do one thing. Okay, let me, okay, let's check over here. Okay, that's fine. So it's a permission issue. I'm quite weak in Linux and all. Anyways, so we can just quit. Okay, now we can check over here. If I go to the, okay, we can go back to the instances over here. So I'll be choosing there, open the address, and here the second one. So I just made change in one of them. So you can see it will be reflected in both of them. We need to remove the HTTPS. Okay, so you can see HHS is coming over here. Similarly, you can remove it from here. Okay, that's how you can utilize it. So give it a try and try to launch instance using those three user data, and do let me know in the comment section whether did you face any issues or troubles, so I can just have a look into it, what issues if you face any issues, and mount in both of them the same location. You can utilize any other location also, but make it sure the file whatever you're trying, this is the best option. Like you can have HTML file, you can have some other location also, you can mount, you can run or execute that particular location. Okay, I hope you understood this EFS concept, how we can utilize a single EFS with multiple EC2 instance. I hope you like the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to terminate your EC2 instances to avoid any extra billing.